Good afternoon, and hope everyone can hear me anyway. So guys, I'm here to make spaghetti jollof. I'm going to do it as quickly as possible. Well, most of you might have had this video. I might have had this video somewhere, so I don't really know. But so because this is home cooked just for myself, I'll be very fast with it. Okay, how you doing? Happy Sunday, baby. Happy Sunday to you. My church just closed, so I'm making food for myself. Alright, yeah, I want it to be hot. Who remembers our oil? I always store my leftover oil. The one we used to make the chicken, yeah. I don't throw my oil away, so I just make sure I keep them on the side and make use of it when I'm ready. Also, our tomato, guys. Put that there. How is your Sunday going? This was in the freezer, so I put it out from the freezer yesterday to defrost, and I'll be using a bit of it for this particular spaghetti, not all of it. So you can imagine, you can eat it 3 times, eh? 3 times, guys. Full tomatoes, right? And I also have meat here. I air fried it yesterday, so I'm going to warm it up a bit. Yeah. I'll warm it up. Because I want to dice the meat. I don't even know if I should dice it. What do you guys think? Where are you even watching from? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, then our tomato. You know, I told you guys when you mix the two up, this is from England, the other one is from Africa. So sometimes you just want to have the African feel, whatever. So I usually just prefer mixing it. And I'll be making this spaghetti for the whole week because I'm not going to come back here and cook again in the next few days. I usually cook for a whole day. Okay? When I cook for a whole day, it's far more easier. Let me cook for a whole week. So I'm making spaghetti. I don't know if everybody can hear me, Shabo. Can you all see what I'm doing? Okay. I think I need to do this. Increase and bend. Yeah. I think from like this, everyone can see what I'm doing without. Yep, I'm just trying to make sure that you can see inside the pots. Now what I go? Yeah, that's okay. So I'll just be mixing this. It's going to be a very simple meal. And I'll also be using meat and egg because I don't have enough meat. I love protein a lot, so like I always say to you, if your tomato is not enough, your oil is not enough, you just keep adding to your comfortable. And when you're making jollof back home, we were told that jollof spaghetti it has to be oily. Oil is a necessity. So I'm going to cut onions now, and I'll be dicing into this. This will not cook this for too long. I have boiled water. I'm putting my eggs into it as well. I'll show you guys what I do. I'm doing 1.5, not up to half anyway. I've opened this one before, so I'll be using bits from it. And I don't want my tomatoes to burn, so I'll be very, very fast. Please, if you don't understand, put your questions out there and I'll be answering you. Now where I go? Okay? Okay. So I'm going to be chopping some onions. Now I'm looking for my knife. Okay, I found it. I was trying to look for free YouTube download music so that even though I'm not talking, you guys can be entertained, because sometimes talking can, I don't know, it can be very difficult, Maybe if you speak English left to super right, you speak up, you speak down, you just get tired. So I really wanted a music in the background, but I couldn't see. And the phone, I have my free download. It's the one I'm using to do my vlog. So I don't even know. Anyway, how's your day going? How's your day going? How's your day? See, the oil is already soaking. So we need to be really, really fast. I'll reduce my heat at this point because I don't want my tomatoes to burn, because I want all my ingredients put in without my tomato burning, please. Sometimes in Nigeria they used to allow their tomato to burn. Not because of anything, no, but because it gives it an extra flavor and aroma. So for those of you using tomatoes here, like if I was meant to just use the tomato paste here, right, I'll allow it to burn a little just to get the African flavor off of it. Like a little, not so much. So don't want to say much. Yep. Okay. And that's it with the onions. So I'm going to just keep stirring, increase my heat. It's always good to monitor what you're doing. If you're increasing heat, if you're reducing heat, you just want to monitor what you're doing. And I want to be very fast with this my meal. I don't ever like missing my garlic granola. And guys, I'm very, very hungry, so I need to be fast because even the body is not good. So I need to this is chives. Okay. I love my food smelling really nice. Like, I love a good flavored meal. Most of you that are following me till this date, you guys know. If it doesn't have a lot of aroma, I cannot eat the food though. Like, for me, aroma matters a lot. So these are the things that help with your aroma. And I'll be using I don't want to mix herbs. I will use thyme. This is thyme. It's stirring. You don't want that to burn. Remember, you don't want it to burn, okay? Just add enough thyme. Yep. I can already feel the flavor. I can smell it. Ooh. And guys, yes. So when I cooked the meat yesterday, right? I have this meat stock I kept on the side. I put it into my food because when you use meat stock to cook, that food you are cooking will taste so different, because meat stock gives your food another meal. So this is our meat stock. I'll be adding it in a bit. Because there's no pepper in this food, I want to add pepper. Sorry guys, I'll just quickly open that pot. Yeah. And it's burning right. This is just ginger puree. I have my pepper. I usually use a spoon, but sorry guys. Sometimes I'm just trying to be fast because I can see that my tomato is brown. This is getting burnt, so I want to be very, very fast. And again, we've added oil, but if you want to add more oil to this meal, please, just do so. Now what I go? Make up spaghetti cooking. It does pass like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. So we've already spent 9 minutes now. So I'll just, this is our meat stock. I'm not going to sieve it. Like I said, it's my personal meal. If I was doing it for somebody, I might just sieve it, just remove those little meat crumbs and clotty oil. Yeah, call them oil. Some people sieve theirs because it's my personal meal. I won't sieve it, okay? But if you're doing that for a commercial, as a commercial menu food, please, because sieve it. You want your food to look presentable. So if you're doing it as a commercial meal, just make sure you sieve your meat stock, okay? Sieve your meat stock. But because this is my personal food, now where I go? Don't stain myself, oh God. Okay. I'll just take that out so I can wash it. Alright. Then guys, like I said, I'll be using because it was cold, so it's gonna take a bit of time to like melt and set. Some people see my Maggi yet until I've tasted the spaghetti. Proper. You can see. So you can even use this as a stew base. So this is even how to make stew with like tomato paste. You want to make good stew. But because I didn't add my spice, not spice, Maggi cube, it's not a finish. But once you add your Maggi cube, add your meats. No. Your stew is ready. You understand? It's thick. It's okay. Looks good. I'm gonna taste it. Tastes nice too. Put a bit of salt. I want to wash some eggs because I'm cooking my eggs with my spaghetti. I'll add water now. I want this to boil. That was boiled water, by the way. And I want this to boil. And I'll be changing my spoon at some point, okay? Yep. I love the aroma. It smells nice. So this spaghetti here now, I usually don't cook spaghetti. I cook like 1.5. Then I wrap it up. So this is one of them. Half of the other one. I'll just put it inside. But let me just wash my plate quickly. I want this to boil. While I'm on it, let me eat banana. They say it's who eat. In my language, only leaf falling at the It's the person that eats that is alive. Let me eat banana. I'll wait for it to boil so I can focus on my dishes. But anyway, how are you? How's your Sunday going? I don't want this big video to be more than 30 minutes. So I'm looking at the way I'm cooking, because if it was just me alone, within 15 minutes we're done with this food. But because I'm talking and chit-chatting, that's why. If you're a man, this is a very, very good meal. Like, you're a single bachelor, you don't want to buy food, you can do this for yourself. Rago. Do for yourself. Oh, this banana is lovely. Do not mind me, I'm just munching my bananas. Okay. Then I'm going to change my cutlery in a bit. I don't want to wear apron today. Cadron. But when you're cooking, it's good you wear apron so you don't stain what you're wearing. Okay? And this my stuff is very thick. So what I want to do is, I was teaching my niece the other day. She almost packed the whole spaghetti and put it inside. I said, no, you bring out in bits. I know you watch people just put it in, but I don't do that kind of cooking. I don't want my spaghetti so long. It's not a toy. So Usually say you don't break spaghetti, I break mine. Whoever gave the rule that you don't break it, you too can give yourself that rule that you can break it. After all, it was one that taught you guys that. You can teach yourself that differently, okay? So yeah, we'll be very careful now. That's half. I'll keep adding hot water to this particular menu so you guys see what I'm doing. Hopefully I can finish the spaghetti though. I don't know. I'm not wrong yet. Woo. For me, these are my own rules. I break. Whoever made the rule that you don't break, that's their own rule. It was someone that taught that you can make your own rule, okay? And I don't want to add too much water because I don't want it to be soggy. That's something else. And I have to change my spoon now because you need a spaghetti fork for this. But we come in. I'm coming. People say wash and boil then cook. Now I don't do like I also do my rice the same way. But some spaghetti are already parboiled on its own, so I don't think you necessarily need to boil it and start cooking all over. That's a lot of work, my brothers and sisters. I cook my spaghetti like this, but if you don't cook your own like that, you can just use hot water to rinse it, because according to the gist, it removes the excess starch. For me, that's a lie. You eating it alone first. It already has its own starch. So all those, it removes starch, it does this. Those are those stories, okay? I don't know, guys, but I'm just saying. I'm gonna make sure you guys what I mean by spaghetti fork. You have to change your cutlery and reduce heat at this point too. I'm going to reduce my heat. Oh, I turned it off. Good. Remember to be careful with your water. You don't want it soggy. Like I said, you don't want it soggy. So be careful with your water. Okay? And you don't also make a mess. So I'm trying as much as I can. What I usually do like this is just to separate it. Yep. And I can see that the oil is not enough. I'm going to add more oil to this. But I don't want to make a mess. Okay. Yep. You either use this spoon or this one I'm using currently to do your separation. Anyone is fine. Then add oil. You don't want your spaghetti to become like a giddy thick. Like what I don't know. This is for the men because most of them they just cook it, and before you know it, the spaghetti is sticking amongst each other. It doesn't look separated properly. What separates your spaghetti is your oil. So try as much as you can. And I think my pot is a bit too small. I think that's another thing I'm struggling with here. Yep, I'm struggling with that. Try as much as I can. Yeah, my pot is a bit too small for this spaghetti. Not that I can usually make 1.5 and I use a different pot, but today I said let me just use this pot. So you can see that you need more water in this. It's just like you're making rice. You don't want the water to be too much. So, yep. Okay. I don't know why this apron keeps falling. Just help me ask the apron why. Good. Always taste your food. So I'll be adding this oil. Oil helps it separate properly, so remember that part. And I think I have to change my pot. I don't want my food soggy. Yeah, it's melting now, because if you can put your spoon under and it's going easily, yeah, it's melting properly. So just keep going. Be careful while you're doing this. If you're a man, please use a bigger pot, because I've been cooking for a long time, so I can tell how to stir, how to handle my food. But if you're not, please use a bigger pot. I think my pot is a bit too small, and I don't want this to be soggy. Help. Yep. Okay. I don't add more seasoning to this. No, that's okay. That's enough. Don't add a last bit of oil. I'm going to allow this cook on a very low heat. I'll wash all that in a bit. Spaghetti. That's spaghetti me. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to add more water to this, so guys. So I'll be using foil paper, just a bit on the surface. I'll use foil paper to cover it so that I can trap the heat and it just cooks right. Where's the cover of the pot? Yep. This will help trap the heat. And the next time we're opening this, it's proper cooked. So what I want to do is wash, and I make sure I reduce my heat. Please reduce your heat. So I'm going to wash off everything here. I'll just clean up this mess when I'm done. Yep. And please use a bigger pot. Okay guys, let me wash this. I have to boil the eggs. Okay. I'll be boiling 4 eggs. I don't know where the cover of that particular pot is. Okay, I've seen the cover. And it's so far away. Eh? God help me. No, it's not this one. I need a bigger kitchen, God. Yes, guys, I need a bigger kitchen. I'll rinse this off quickly. I want to make sure the water covers the eggs. Yeah. When your egg is floating, it's a good thing. So my egg is still good and fresh. I'll just do my dishes. I tried to look for music, but I couldn't. Can you imagine? Then we leave this on heat. Let's put in our meat. Okay. Leave that there. Guys, I'm just washing my plate though. Just trying to do my dishes. So please excuse me for a bit. Let me just quickly wash while that is getting ready. And I'm doing the live video because I don't have space on my phone. I think I'm going to actually use that cleanup app because I don't understand. Any small thing my phone is full. Any small thing my phone is full. I don't understand though. I think I'll get a smaller tablet to be doing my video because this is getting out of hand. Any little thing you don't have enough space, you need to do it. And then really dealing with you. EJ iPhone. And the truth is that these pieces are not even cheap to buy. Okay, I'm almost done washing. But anyway, I just ended going. I'm very hungry, guys. So if my food doesn't come out nice, just manage with me, oh. The chefs used to make mistakes too. And again, please use a bigger pot when you're doing yours, okay? I think that's the mistake I made. I used a very small pot. So use a bigger pot. And if you want your spaghetti to come out like jollof rice, yes, you need enough tomatoes and oil. So hence, it has to be thick. Thank you, Jesus. You have never ever failed me. Oh Lord, I need your mercy. Oh. Alright, we're almost done washing. How many of you went to church today? I just closed. If I came on live, I just closed service. Okay. Understand this. Comforter, that's who you are to me. Comforter. Understanding. Comforter. You are to me. Our spaghetti should be ready now, guys. So, but you guys will have to wait because when I also off it, I don't want to even open it immediately. Okay. So please be patient. Making jollof spaghetti is not your regular spaghetti. Like all those ones in the child used to make. No. It's different. Making African spaghetti is quite different from the ones you see online. Okay, I'm done washing. put the soup here. I usually wash my plate so that when I finish eating, I'm just relaxing. All those movements when you finish eating, oh, how will I wash plates? Oh God, I hate those. I hate those protocols. So I just do mine. So when I finish it, I'll just sit down in one place. Okay. Alright guys, let's check out spaghetti. Butter. Our egg is already boiling. Egg boiling, bago. Yes, so this is cooked. When you want to know that your food is cooking and the heat is trapped, you will see the foil going up like it's evaporating. So you can see it's looking puffed. You can see though. Yep. Yep, our spaghetti is ready, guys. Yep. Spaghetti is ready. This is what you call Jellof spaghetti. If you don't use this spoon, where's the other one I just dropped now? That one is much more easier because it's more of a kicker. Just fix it for you. So like I said, this is like proper African spaghetti. I'll leave it to cook for the heat to come off a bit. Yep. Let me off this. Sorry guys. So when it's cold or the temperature has reduced a bit, you will see how beautiful the outcome of the spaghetti is. And I don't want to scratch my pot with this sponge. You know, my pot is non sticky, and if it scratches it, that's it for me. Okay? If you want to like pick spaghetti, you know how to do that already, right? I'll leave this here. My spaghetti is ready. Just cover it. The heat to reduce while the egg is boiling. How are you? Okay, let me taste this. Just nice. Just really nice, but I just want to leave this here so it will just be there. This is really tasty. It smells really good. Nice. Remember, I didn't even put seasoning in this again. I didn't put Maggi, it was just mixed stock and salt. So you can imagine the mixed stock give me the flavor I needed. It's not salty, it's not harsh. Remember I said it was salty when I tasted it the first time. This is good. It's not a commercial meal, guys. It's my personal meal. This is lovely. I hope you enjoyed watching it. What I'll do next is I want to dice my meat and throw the chunks into my spaghetti. Okay. I'll just be cutting each one into two. Some of them have bone in them, so you have to be careful. Especially if you're serving kids this meal. Yeah, I can imagine. I'll wait for the egg to boil properly. Let's put this there. Just gonna add an extra flavor to it. I'll turn off the stove now for the egg. Well, let me eat a bit. And what that cooks it. This meat is very tasty. So guys, all right, guys. These are 4 eggs, and this is what we have. Is this something you like to try? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, I'm done cooking. I have to now go and eat. But before I even eat, I need to take a picture. As if the bed just, this looks amazing. Trying to make sure my shadow doesn't show. Okay. See how portrait goes. This looks good. And this is how food looks like. If I'm going to serve myself, okay. Put this aside, just going. Take a bit of spaghetti. And I'll also be serving myself with a cold glass of Zobo. I did Zobo some days back. Let me wash my glass. And I just made it because of this weather. This weather is terribly hot. England is currently very hot. It's like I don't know. So I made zobo. Yep. I'll be serving myself with that. Zobo is a hibiscus drink. Yeah, and you just flavor it up with like pineapples, strawberries, any fruit of your choice. And back in Nigeria, we used to actually called super dip. That's actually another fruity flavored drink that you just add to it, and you're good to go. Let me see. Oh God, don't have mercy. Oh, guys, I don't know if you enjoyed my cooking, or, but me, I'm going to enjoy my cooking. Thank you for watching. For those of you still online, and to have a fabulous day. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 It's very tasty. Oh God. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.